Well, Chief Executive Officer of the Federal Competition and Consumers Protection Commission, Mr. Babatunde Rukera, has criticized electricity distribution companies for inadequate supply and failing to address issues around metering. Speaking at a public hearing by the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission in Lagos, the FCCPC boss maintained that the interest of the consumers remains paramount.
And CEO.
This meeting is put together by the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission to discuss contending issues around the planned increase in electricity tariff, which is due for implementation in April this year. Distribution companies have sometimes hinged their low performance on low revenue, stressing that only a cost-reflective tariff can keep them in business and enable them invest more in the system.
If we cannot improve the available generation,
I totally am agreeing with you that there's a problem. There is a big problem. So what you do then is let's ask ourselves to dimension the issue rather than just get emotional about it. Because our problems will continue. If we don't go ahead, I'm being a consumer right now, to tell ECO and NERC and everybody else that this problem is real for us now, and we are ready to sit down and be educated about the issues and understand.
As regulator in the industry, we have a responsibility to set tariffs. But we cannot do that without getting the contributions of the general public and stakeholders in the industry. And so we received an application from our distribution licensees, the DISCOs. And today we are here because we've received application from Eco Electricity Distribution Company asking for an investment they want to make in the system so that they can improve their networks, so that they can provide meters to Nigerians, so that they can do a lot of things that will help them provide the services that people need.
For the Chief Executive Officer of the Federal Competition and Consumers Protection Commission, the proposals from the distribution companies to consumers were meant to add to the already existing burdens of customers.
Any increase in tariff without concomitant commitment to metering is potentially problematic and would again exploit consumers as it is. Secondly, for the period that estimated meter billing should remain, it needs to be more rational. It can't be arbitrary. And so we believe that the NERC must also work with making sure that there's a cap to what the bills can be. And they also have to address other issues like group disconnection. And so those are the points we've articulated to the NERC. I'm sure that the NERC will take all of this into consideration and it will be ultimately play on what the final decision would be.
Meanwhile, the chairman of the hearing panel and commissioner at NERC, Shita Rogers, concluded that the team will take all submissions and concerns back to the commission for immediate action.